Has anyone got Lugia yet? Welcome back, fellow Horror Night fans and Universal fans alike. Welcome back to another episode of Halloween Horror World, where today we can finally talk about a bit of news. Last week we announced that Ash vs. the Evil Dead was coming to both parks. Very excited to see this maze. Ever since Season 2 wrapped up, it kind of renewed my interest in seeing it as a maze, and lo and behold, we get it as a maze, so I'm very happy to see Ash finally come to Halloween Horror Nights. Now, he has shown up a little bit in silver screens in Orlando, but this is the first time Hollywood's had him at the event, so very excited to see this. I love the 2013 remake maze. I thought it was very well done. I can't wait to see this become part horror, part comedy. I'm not usually a big fan of comedy mazes, but this one really works because there is a ton of horror elements to kind of go along with the comedy elements, and I think this is going to work out to be one of the best mazes this year. There's a lot of characters, a lot of creatures to work off of, as well as locations. We, of course, in terms of the characters, we have Ash himself, the hero, if you will, for the Evil Dead series. He's going to obviously show up every so often throughout the maze to either scare you or kind of warn you there's deadites in the maze or something along those lines. But just seeing Ash in the maze will be a lot of fun. We've got Pablo, who I'm sure they're going to scatter him throughout the maze alongside Kelly. I know this is a bit of a spoiler for Season 1, but I hope we get to see the Pablo as the Necronomicon. I hope we get to see that design in the maze, because just the mask is just terrifying. It's just, when I first saw it, it's just really creepy, so I think it will work really well for a good scare. We've of course got Ruby. I don't know if they'll play off her too much in this, but we've got a ton of creatures that are probably going to show up. Deadites being the quintessential one. Of course we're going to see Deadites scattered throughout the maze. I mean, you can't do Ash versus the Evil Dead, or even Evil Dead, without the Deadites in the maze. I can't wait to see them and the makeup that they do for that. I'm hoping we see the Dream Demon as well. That'll be a very difficult one to do, but I'd love to see it done somehow, whether it's a puppet or a really cool costume. Either way, it'd be a really cool one to see. I'd love to see the demon children. I'd love to see them kind of make an appearance, maybe jump out on both sides of you, trying to slash at you. There's quite a few. There's a lot of creatures and designs, but the one I want to see the most of all the creatures is the Ash puppet. I will die from laughter and possibly, if it's done right, jump out my skin seeing this little demonic puppet coming out to attack the guests as they go into the maze. Oh, please let the Ash puppet be. It's fantastic. It was hilarious in the show, and I would love to see it in the maze and the house. It's just gonna work so well. Please, Universal, do this. Of course, there's a ton of locations. Some of the ones we'll see are the Ash's trailer, as well as the classic cabin. I'm sure we'll see Ash's hometown home as well, play into a role. So I'd love to see bits of the asylum as well, where the puppet was. Again, really want to see the puppet. But yeah, there's a lot to kind of work off with this series. The nice thing with Ash vs. the Evil Dead, or even the Evil Dead series in total, there's a lot of creature designs to use. That goes along with John's rules that are the creatures practical? Can they do them in a maze environment? And in this occasion, yes. A lot of them you can do in a maze environment. So Ash vs. the Evil Dead, this is a fantastic announcement. I mean, I know this is going to upset some people, but I personally got more excited about this than I did The Shining. Again, like I said in my Shining video, very open-minded to it, but Ash vs. the Evil Dead, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And like I said before, I'm not a big fan of comedy mazes, but this is an exception. Watching the series has always made me laugh, as well as kind of get grossed out by the gore effects, which are so over the top. And this again works for Maze. I'm sure we'll get splattered with fake blood, which the water spout effects like they did in the 2013 Maze. So there's a lot to work with Ash versus the Evil Dead. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Until the next time, guys, news is finally coming. News is here. The drought is over. We can go on with our lives. See you in the next video, guys.